My parents own a fruit stall in a hawker center where I work every day till late. I was so stressed out during exam times that I would cry because I just didn't have enough time to study. After O-levels, I got out. I found a job as an admin assistant in an agency in AIA. It was a real opportunity for me, coming from a life with no computer and no knowledge. After a while, however, I had to help my mom again as they were short-handed. It seems like that would be my destiny. You know, the same old lifestyle at the hawker store. So I quit and worked for her for 2.5 years until I ran into my previous boss again. Knowing what I was doing, he posed me a question. Julia, do you want to continue doing this for the rest of your life? Or do you deeply want to change it? That struck my imagination immediately. Because by then, I really was struggling for a change. I took opportunity of the challenge, sat for the exams, and came into AIA as a financial services consultant. I am into my 8th year, and I'm doing really great in AIA, even more than anyone could have ever possibly imagined. I'm glad I took the challenge, and it changed my life.
It hasn't been long since I left school. Alright, I got my diploma in 2001 and went straight for my national service. Frankly speaking, I've got no idea what I was going to do back then. I'm still young, single, engaged? Not really. I always like banking, or maybe even insurance. So I thought, why not just drop by to check it out? Anyway, I've got nothing to lose. I thought to myself, in a few months' time, I would either be doing well, or I'll just pack up and go. That was 2 years ago. Back then, what I'm looking at is just a $2,000 paycheck. The first year was tough. It was very long hours. I remembered back then, my girlfriend kept asking me why I do not have any time for her. Now I have more control. I like it. I truly enjoyed being an AIA financial services consultant.
Yes, I'm married and I've got 3 kids, and family is very, very important to me. Now, I grew up poor, okay, and my family didn't have much money. So in the 1980s, when the recession hit, my dad was retrenched, but that didn't stop him from seeing me through university by selling kueh kueh. So I helped out, I started temping, and a friend of mine came to me and said, "Come Jen, meet my boss." So I told myself I've got nothing to lose, and I gave it a try. In my first month, I did fairly well. I've got friends who were there to support me. But soon, that dried up. And I told myself I've got no contacts, I've got no experience. I decided to start cold calling the hard way. I was young, I had a lot of energy. So each outing was almost like an excursion to me. I worked very hard. I approached people in a down-to-earth manner. And after 1 year, I got married. And I was a young mother at 25 years old. So I told myself I couldn't be pregnant with no money. And being a consultant actually fitted with my plans. Now I'm able to spend more time with my kids. This would not have been possible without my husband's help. Fortunately, he's also a financial services consultant with AIA as well.
3 different success stories with one thing in common. They were made possible by one established company, AIA.